Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
And an inspired rendition of our national anthem. Really getting warmed up here, just moments away. We'll be back right after. Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. From the sideline, we'll have David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Kevin, thanks very much. Nikola Jokic loves to pass. He said an assist makes two people happy instead of just one. So it's as simple as that. And that simplicity and creative joy is part of what makes the big man tick. Jokic said, "It helps me having fun out there. It's a different way to approach the game." And that makes him one.
Sure is. Thanks, DA. Now the season's still in the early stages, but Brent, how long before some teams decide to shake things up?
Kevin, that can be solely based on the chemistry of the team. If you feel like a player's just in a slump and he's going to come out of it, that's one thing. But if you see the team is just not connecting at critical points throughout the game, or that chemistry is not there, you start to contemplate change.
Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. Murray and Harris, the guard set. Millsap and Jokic hold down the post for them. And it's Barton in at the three. And for the Nets, Harris is out there with Karis LeVert. Then there's Green, and there's Jared Allen. And it's Durant in at small forward.
And Kevin Durant, one of the greatest scorers to ever play. Not the most prolific scorer, but perhaps the most talented. He's dangerous from any part of the floor.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Greg, as scores go, Kevin Durant's as efficient as any.
I mean, Durant has an insane field goal percentage for the shots that he takes. I mean, when you factor in how many threes he puts up, it gets even more impressive. Durant takes so many shots where he's covered and is still efficient. It's just mind-blowing.
Down low, Allen kicks to Harris. Outside, KD. Misses the three. Here's Denver now. Barton passes to Murray. Jokic against LeVert. And it's Jokic missing.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And here's LeVert. Coming in off a 21-point game his last outing. Pass to KD. Millsap with the steal. Barton with it. Guarded now by Durant. Here's Harris. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Well, Barton had a good feel about what was happening defensively, and his teammate was wide open.
Murray against LeVert. Outside Durant. From deep three-point range. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. KD's got 7.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And the call will be against Karis LeVert. That is his first foul of the game. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And Murray, here we go. Green with the block. Lobbed up there for Allen. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
And here's Harris from the arc. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And Murray, here we go, hammering it in.
Well, if Murray gets his slashing game together like that, that's a good sign for his offense. Love how confident he is.
There's the drive. A nice shot by LeVert.
Shooting 4 of 5 to start the game. That's got to be a feel good.
And it's Harris with the ball for the Denver Nuggets. 8-point game. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
Impressive to see them on the road just step up and have that kind of offensive performance.
And there's the call on Durant. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. Outside, Green. Kicks it to Morris. Puts up a 3. And another miss by Denver. And here are the Nets. They're on a 12-4 run. Here's Brown. Now the pass to Jordan. It's stolen by Green. Campazzo. He's covered by Brown. Here's Jokic. Offensive rebound. And it's blocked by Jordan.
And Jordan, a defensive stalwart, crushing the opposition with his shot blocking.
And it's Shamet missing. The Nuggets trail by 8. Outside, Green.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
No, he should know better. He knows that's not his game, which is why we don't see him take that shot off. We have a lot of great jumpers in the league, but DJ makes a statement every time. Elbows above the rim that time.
1:15 left in the first quarter. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets. They're getting their first look of the season at the Nets in this one. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Denver. Here's Morris. Drops it in from 11 feet. 1:04 left to play in the first quarter. Brown feeling out a bit. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Well, determined that time to get to the rim, anticipating the pass, and a rim rocker.
Outside, Green. Some solid defense from Brown.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Morris kicks to Dozier. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Nets leading by 8. Now here's Brown. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Campazzo, and he banks in the layup.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Shamet, the pass to Jordan. Over Morris. And the last-second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets with a 6-point lead at the end of the... And we caught up before the game with Nikola Jokic, who had a few thoughts about how to help his team succeed.
Selfless. I mean, you need to took your pride, you took your ego out, just to be part of the team and do whatever you need to do to be the best player in your roles.
Greg, there are areas of Jokic's game where he probably is the best in the world.
I can't think of a center with better floor vision or better passing ability. His positioning, his angles, his ability to use his size to maximize effectiveness, all at an elite level.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you can't be careless with your shot selection out there because some of them are getting thrown back.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So out there for the Nuggets right now, Murray and Harris, the guard set. At the forward slots, it's Barton and Millsap. And it's Hartenstein in at the center position. Hartenstein passes to Murray. Off target with his three.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
And Jared Allen, the big man out of Texas, a big part of his impact is how well he moves as a center. Very long and covers a ton of ground on both ends.
Millsap passes to Hartenstein. Drives to the hoop. Second shot opportunity. Doesn't go for him. Excellent D there from Allen. It's Durant with the drive. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And with Allen, the amount of floor he can cover with a few steps is staggering.
And Kevin, it lets him take away chances and opportunities on D. On the other end, one step to the hoop and he's completely relocated as a target. One of the best moving bigs in our league.
Jokic has checked in for Hartenstein. And there's the drive. That one's good, and the Brooklyn lead is cut down to 8 on the bucket for Millsap.
And I like that from Murray. Not an extra dribble. Get the ball to the open teammate right away.
LeVert kicks to Durant. And the shot is long. And Murray's got the ball here for the Nuggets. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And it's in there.
That's a tricky little move there as Murray found a little bit of space and then got that floater off.
Harris dishes to Durant. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. He takes it in. Nice 4 for 7 from the floor with that shot.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Murray against LeVert. Murray, good.
Shooting it with more confidence now. Look at his face. He didn't look quite right in the opening minutes. Finding it now.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Since the Nets acquired Kyrie Irving and Kevin Durant, the franchise has gone from being an up-and-comer to a potential powerhouse in the East. That's necessitated changes on the bench and on the court, as the Nets have added some new veterans. The time is now for Brooklyn to stand up and make its move in the East. Kevin, back to you.
Well, we'll see how they do. David, thank you.
Well, Jokic with great anticipation there. One of his better qualities as a passing big.
Jeff Green on the wing. Flattening the lottery odds, Greg. Do you think that's worked out as intended?
You don't hear as many predictions about who's going to get the 1 pick or the 2nd pick. I think.
Oh!
Yeah. There's some explosiveness inside Kevin Durant. He shows it off there.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Outside Millsap. To the inside. Martin. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. The Nuggets also changing it up. Dozier's checked in. And Monte Morris subbed in for Harris. Shoots. And it's Brown missing.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
That gives them the lead. Jokic has got the lead up to 1 now for the Nuggets.
Well, the confidence just keeps growing with Jokic and his shot. pretty much ready to shoot as soon as it touched his hands.
Brown the pass to Prince. Count it. And the Nets lead by 1.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Campazzo, he's covered by Brown. Here's Jokic, and Jokic slams it in.
Jokic is a big center, tough to contain close to the basket. That's a nice throwdown.
Outside for Jordan. Corner shot. Barton with the rebound. For Denver, they've gone 7 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. And Luau Cabarro is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. JaMychal Green, he's checked in for Will Barton. Here's Jokic. His last outing, we saw him pour in 22. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. And it's a 3-point Nugget lead.
Jokic does such a nice job of doing everything in this offense, including the drive this time.
Green against KD. Tries from 16. It's hauled in by Jokic. Jokic has got 5 rebounds tonight. This offense has really been clicking.
And they know it, guys. They're playing right now with the kind of energy that is hard to deal with.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
Well, elite scoring ability of Kevin Durant. When he's in a groove like this, every opportunity when he has the ball feels like a good one.
Campazzo, defended by Durant. Here's Green. Rebounded by the Nets. They come into this one following a loss to the Thunder.
In the NBA, you've got to keep pace. It's a fast track out there, and I thought their lack of hustle defensively was the story of the game.
And you can't allow any opponent to shoot that kind of percentage. If you do, it's just going to be so tough to keep up.
And Durant sends it back.
The large wingspan of Durant on full display. What a block there.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter suit.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings. And guys, you look at the composition of this Nuggets team. Still one of the youngest in the league, Kenny.
Yes, a lot of room for growth. They've done a great job of developing the young talent.
Yeah, they're built for sustained.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Oh, man, pouring it on right now, and why wouldn't you?
LeVert out there with Harris. And there's Jared Allen. And it's Durant, and it's Green in at the 4. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.